is on. Cool. Howdy. This is my first attempt at doing this, so hopefully everything goes well. But, all that noise is the forge. Just fired it up. It's not the first time I've had it fired up. But this is the first time I am streaming it. And I tried making a Blacksmith knife before, messed it up. Hopefully it sounds okay. But, I'm just gonna get going. Well, hello there. Is this my son? I hope things come through okay on this, because I have no way of knowing. Ah, excellent, cool. Do you hear the forge at all, or do you just hear me? That is actually kind of cool. Noise canceling for the win. I'm going to start off with my big hammer, because I have to smoosh down the back end of the railroad spike so that it is flat with the rest of it. I'm going to, as part of the railroad spike knife, I'm going to flatten that out, squish it, draw out the back end as far as I can get it, and then wrap it back around in like an S-shaped tail. Got my gloves and stuff over here. Got plenty of hole punches. Hammers. Ooh, this thing's got chips in it. Wonder what did that. Not the hammer itself, but the handle. Fire gloves. Normal gloves. I got my stuff. I'm cool. This is the longest part. Waiting. It's getting close. Not there yet. This is a 4-pound hammer that I'm starting with. I will probably switch to the 3-pound not long after, and then switch to my 2-pound. So, let's start smushing. And back in the fire. I have a water bucket to keep them from getting too hot. I don't want to join the tongs and the steel together. Or burn my hand. That would suck. I need to like step off to the side. Fire. I've only got one burner going. It's a small bit of steel. I got no reason to light the extra burners on that. But now that that has heated up, it will heat much quicker, keeping the temp high. My hand is wet now. I could start smacking it. Next thing to do is to flatten. I need to bend this out away. Back to the forge. It's at that angle right now. Let me just step over here. It's at that angle right now, like this. I need to open it up so it's flat. Might actually be easier with the 3-pound on that. Just to be more accurate. I try not to use the 4-pound much because it's a bit overkill for most. But when I got big bits of steel sticking out like that, it's great for that. I was actually a little worried that was going to bite into the anvil. Question is, what is going to be the best way to do this? Said? Question marks? Alright. Maybe I'm not done with the big hammer yet. I pulled that out, but it's been a little too much, so I gotta pull it. I want to squish it. Squish! And this is good for squishing. Actually, the main reason I made this was to have a straight peen hammer. This was not a straight peen hammer. It is now. Flip! Huh, what? I'm not sure what you said huh to. Give me a minute, I won't be able to hear you while I'm working. I don't know what that means. That's closer to what I want. I think last time I chopped off the head. This time I'm trying to keep it. Over here. feel like I'm cooking something. Which, I mean, I guess technically I am. Hot steel in the oven. Hey, when I'm hammering, does it pick up hammering? Or nah? That's what I wanted to do. Alright. Good. I was worried it wouldn't. Alright, now that that's flattened out, it's time to draw that way back. I gotta make that super long. Actually, there's one thing I'm gonna do first. Oh, it's gonna be the handle. I haven't tried this yet. Hopefully this works. What I'm going to do is heat up the center where I want to differentiate between the handle and the blade. And then I'm going to use that to put a groove in the middle. What's up, Avra? Yeah, I finally got it going. Avra, right now, the pseudo is my son on my wife's account saying hi with her sitting next to him. But yeah. I don't know if you caught it, but the step I'm at now, I'm going to separate where the handle starts and where the knife starts. Also, I should probably start looking at the camera and not the computer. I have text-to-speech on, so I should be able to hear you, but if I'm hammering or something, I might miss what you said. It's off screen, but I have a bucket of water. Alright, now if this works right, I will be happy. If this doesn't work right, I will be sad. I need it hotter. Get hotter! At that point, I need it hotter. Good, right? Oh. You're agreeing with me. But yeah, ever seen a blacksmith's knife? The idea is to take the railroad spike. Hang on, I got another one. Yeah, I flattened this out. I'm gonna draw that out to be the handle. Now I got rust all over my hand. But that's the goal here. Make a blacksmith's knife. It's working alright. It wiggles too much. Really sucking the heat out of it, too. I'm a little surprised at that. Odor? I think I'll try the 3-pound on this. I should be able to hit it more accurately. How's the camera look when I take the stuff over to the forge, alright? Or the anvil? Excellent. Ooh. Don't get away from me. Getting there. Oof. I actually made Pseudo a machete. And after making her a machete, I said I'm not going to be making something that large again for a while. It apparently turned out well. There was corn over there. There isn't anymore. But it's kind of difficult. All right. Here we go. Almost. That's too dark. That ain't gonna work. It's a little lopsided in the groove I put in, so I have to correct that, or I'm gonna have problems. It's one of the unfortunate things is I am limited in the tools that I have. This isn't entirely level. I have to get a grinder of some sort to level that off. I ground out the area to make the anvil more level, but it's still a bit lopsided. It's not perfect. It's good enough. But, you know, what am I going to do? I don't have disposable income for days. Alright. This'll do. Get that in that groove. Squish that out. Almost a little more. Good. Alright. Step 2. I'm going to use the peen on this to draw all this out as far as it'll go. Because that is going to wrap around and make the handle. Which also means I don't need this. I also don't want this super hot. It didn't actually get that hot. Excellent. Hmm. Now what hammer? Uh, I think I'll start with the 4 pound. Because I want to use the straight peen section of it. With that, no, I did that right. See, now I'm second guessing myself. That goes there and turns back around. Yeah, that'll be facing the right direction. No second guessing? That's fair. Alright. Now doing this, I want to move the metal not where I'm striking with the hammer. Ha 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 ha, what? I don't get it. I might just try the cross peen. It's a bit too hard. Swinging this one accurately. I need a straight peen that isn't 4 pounds. Oh, look, a bee. Yeah, maybe you want to not say ha 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 and nothing like that. I would appreciate it. I mean, there's nothing really to be laughing at to begin with, so. Oh, that looks so much better. Now begins the long hammer process. I got my quench bucket out. Probably not gonna use it. Give me a power hammer and I'd have it ready. I'd need a bigger garage for that. Because I'd also need to have this set up in the garage. Then I could have a more permanent space for my cameras, too. Feel like I'm wearing on my finger. I'm going to put a glove on to hopefully not get a blister. Makes it harder to grip the hammer, but it's better than blisters. I get blisters, there ain't gonna be any hammering. Make a blister? I don't understand. I should do this over here. It's going, not fast. I have another anvil that would probably be better for curving and squishing it out and everything. However, the shape of it, it's also half the weight. I can't actually hit it that hard to get good shape going on the thing. I should show before and after. I'll get that the rusty railroad spike, set it down to show the difference between after it's been drawn out and before. Also, what I just did there was adjust the the propane pressure. With more propane in the mixture, it's going to burn a bit hotter, which means this will heat a little faster. I feel like I need to raise that camera up a bit. This is one of my least favorite parts. It does not look like I'm making any progress because it's progressing slowly. I can see the difference, but it's not as much as I would like. I need like another rack just to keep the tools hanging out. I need a couple of things. One of the things I need is a magnet. I need a good magnet, a nice long magnet that I could slap on the side of that, so that when it were heated up the temperature for quenching, I could hold it near there. If the magnet pulls it, it's not hot enough. If it doesn't pull it, we're good. Alright. Smashy, smashy. See, this is one of the reasons why I want a straight peen hammer. So I can hit it like this and draw it out. It's really awkward for me to hit it like this. I'm gonna have to wind up just biting the bullet and buy one or something. Or do what I did with this. This is a hammerhead. I cut the hammerhead off, chiseled this down, smashed this side out so it'll fit in the hardy hole, so I could have a cutoff tool. Heated it up, hardened it again. As you can see, it works. Cheap but effective. It's a $20 hammer. I mean, technically, if I want to go nuts, I could turn this, I could get a couple of these and just turn it into a knife. Same steel? Yes. Yepperoni. Alright. Need more heat. I need like to hold the mappy torch over here. No blisters. But again, more gloves. I found one of my biggest pain points with this is I get blisters easily. What's up, Opaque? And Chief. Hell yeah. It's coming along, just complaining about blisters and tools. I want more tools. Oh, also, I feel like I should point out, right now, that's not pseudo, but, our son. Does. See, I didn't have a problem during the winter. It was too cold. But I get the slightest amount of moisture on me, and I'm screwed during the summer. Blacksmith knife. Attempt 2. The other one I have inside, otherwise I would show you. I drew out the tail for wrapping it around to the, for the handle. I wrapped it around, got it close to what I wanted. I needed to open it up a bit. And then I noticed halfway down on the back end, there's a big old crack halfway through it. It was garbage. So, back at it. Hey, Opaque, if you find a straight, like a 2 pound straight peen hammer, that would be awesome. That isn't over $100. This is my favorite hammer, but cross peen. It's only a 2 pounder. I got a good control over it. And this is my arm destroyer, which is a straight peen that I made. It's 4 pounds. I need to get some of those grips, the grip trainers. With when I opened up the head of it to flatten that out, I'll use the 4 pound for moving big chunks of metal like that. But past that, I really don't want to use the thing. Sure, it's a straight peen, but it's too weighty to get good control over where the head is going. The, really? This is showering me. What's good? Getting showered by metal? Yeah, he can be. See? He's like, yeah, alright, get showered with metal, whatever. Get good. I can't wait to go back and listen to this to see how everything sounds using this headset and microphone. Like, I'm assuming the stream's working fine and there isn't, like, it's not dropping or anything. I haven't seen any red popping up, but I'm losing light, so not that the light was helping too much anyway. Alright, let's flatten this out. That is great to hear. I got two. It's both my desktop cameras on poles. I'll take pictures. I'll have to take a picture of the setup, but this is the pet cam, and that's my uh, self view. I'm running it off of a laptop I got from my sister because she bought it years ago. Uh, it had problems. They couldn't figure it out. They sent it back, got a replacement, but they also got sent back the original and were told, whatever, just keep it. The replacement had an issue, which they sent back. Really? That's just using this microphone. Hey, shout out the Steel Series. You made good stuff. Also, shout out to Pseudo because this was the headset was Christmas present. I gotta smash that. We're getting there. I don't know how much more time I got today. I got about half hour. I gotta leave enough time that I can get everything cleaned up. But damn, did I get lucky with the weather. This thing will take over an hour to cool down. So, Pake, did you get your forge up and going yet? I know you were close. Also choking on water, so that's fun. I feel like I have to yell, even though it apparently isn't even picking that up. Start with a low heat. I did not catch what that was. Oh, it said Hijai. He misspelled it. Gotcha. Getting tired. Wait, did it actually let you post a link? Boiler scaling. Oh, no, it blocked it out. It let the text through, but not the link. But, ooh, that's tender. Darn. Sounds good. I want a power hammer. I think out of everything, that would probably be one of the highest requested things that I would want to get. Oh, opaque. Um, actually, what I think I would like to do is do the robotics thing and get a little harness together so I could just have like an exosuit arm and use that as the power hammer. And be careful not to break the handles of the hammers. Oh, now I remember what I was going to say. Um, I don't have a welder, and one of the things that I was going off in my head is, well, if I ever want to do Damascus, do I just have to get a welder? Apparently the answer is no. One of the things you can do is get wire, like steel wire, and use it like a twist tie, like you would on bread. And then you just twist it together. Well, yeah, they had to do it in some way without a welder. Sizzle, sizzle. I got my flux right here. I got all the flux right here. Oh, I really need to get with the weights more. Maybe I should do it twice a day. I have the alarm set for twice a day, but it's just to keep me honest, at least doing it once a day. That looks kind of cool by itself. How does that show up on camera? I'm really gonna have to look at the the video after this, or like mark down where I put everything so I could put it all together. I guess I don't need these right now. I have to admit, a lot of this is Harbor Freight. It's a questionable success. Oh, opaque. Cut-off tool. Hammer from Harbor Freight. I just chopped off the end, ground it down, hammered out the hammered this out. Ta-da! Or or get more cheap stuff. Maybe I overheated it last time. This is definitely taking longer this time, but I'm also taking my time, so. Is it bedtime, dude? You got any good tools for that? Hmm. I saw that they made like an angle grinder attachment that you can get a small belt grinder for that you plug in an angle grinder to. There's just so much metal on this. So much more than what I started with. They absolutely did. Now, if I'm going to be honest, the reason I found it was because I was like, could I buy a cheap angle grinder, built a harness for it, and then just plug it into one? And somebody already did it, basically. Also, I will 100% say, after having done this, seeing the people go on like Forge and Fire and stuff and smack out one by hand in 3 hours, Jesus, I would not want to get in an arm wrestling match with them. And the ones that do it by hand are usually the guys that are like 50, 60 years old. And then the younger ones come up and they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to put this through Big Blue. That's better. Whew. Alright, drink time. Goose? I'm not actually reading what's on the screen. I'm only hearing what the screen reader tells me. You don't hear the screen reader, do you? I don't see any levels go up from it, but I don't know. I set it up a while ago and I didn't screw with it. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I'm glad nothing with that changed. Alright. I think a couple more heats and then I'm done for the night. When I get an oversized bicep and I get grip strength. Honestly, grip strength. That is my main hang up. Especially with the gloves on, it makes it harder to squeeze things tight. I gotta overcompensate. Steel Series, next headset you make out of metal though. Make it heat resistant. One of the things I'm terrified of is melting. Banana. What about tinsel? Tango el gato los pantalones. God, how many people even know that movie anymore? And they're all here. That's actually what happens a lot of the times streaming with MGB is us making a bunch of references people aren't going to get. No banana. Somehow I think he's either figured out how to respond or not figured out how to not respond directly to people. Alright. My arm's tired. Let's get a quick look. This one was bent out of shape a bit, but made decent progress. It's a mite bit thinner. I need to squish this up more. Yeah, squish that up more and... Well, actually, I think it's as thin as I want it. I need to squish it this way. Otherwise, I guess I'm shutting it down. Yeah, I do have a bit of a blister on one finger. Ah, silence. Depend, Depending on the number of wounds you have inflicted on yourself, is how hard you've worked. But thanks for hanging. It went well. I'm glad the sound works. Now I can actually see. I'm glad. I'm gonna try and do it more. It's a lot of setup, but I definitely want to do more. The goal is to get a more permanent setup out here, where I could just move the forge in and out and leave more stuff. Well, I mean, on a bigger anvil, but I don't know. I want to either fireproof part of the garage so that that has a permanent home, but I have no idea how much that's going to cost, especially putting in the ventilation and everything needed. But yeah, I want to be able to streamline it so that I can do this more often and more easily. But again, thanks for hanging. Uh, Maybe next week. In the meantime, have a lovely evening. Good night.